Welcome to Stylistic Murder's YouTube channel. I'm sitting here with the legendary MC Jeru The Damaja. Welcome back to Dublin.
What's going on, DJ Flip? And this is Jeru The Damaja, and I'm here with the legendary Mr. Shirt Off Every Night, DJ Flip. Watch this guy DJ. His shirt is probably coming off at some point.
I'll keep it on tonight. It's
right.
COVID hasn't been friendly to me with the belly.
Okay.
We'll do some push-ups.
All right, yeah, I feel you.
So tell me, this is like what, your fourth, fifth time in Dublin?
7th, 8th.
Do you remember any of the venues?
Every
Pop
venue.
quiz.
Trinity College.
The Buttery. Wow.
At in the cafeteria.
Yeah, the Buttery
on
room.
tables.
Yeah.
Because there's no stage. Sugar Club every time.
Do you remember any more?
Dublin Castle. What's the first one I went to with Gangstar?
The Temple Bar Music Center.
Temple Bar. And that's funny because I was just telling her that I played at Temple Bar.
Which is now called the Button Factory.
The Button Factory, yes, Temple Bar Music. Yep, that was the first one, first and second.
So, bar the Sugar Club, the sad part of this is all those venues are either shut down or renamed.
Right.
So the Pod is my favorite venue that you would have played in.
Wow. The Pod. Okay.
And I have one special memory.
Okay.
Apart from you taking a piss while you're doing your show.
Oh yeah, that was hey, I would do shit like I'm the originator of that shit like that. Like I have to take a piss on stage.
Well, the toilet was right beside the stage, so it was perfect.
That's what I'm saying, and I had to take a piss.
And we had to hear it.
But I was talking at the same time, so you shouldn't have been listening that hard.
So you came out and you had a Heineken in one hand and a Hennessy in the other hand. Do you remember what you called that combo?
Heineken.
A Heineken. Ever
Yes.
since that day, I'm like, I'm getting me a Heineken.
Yes, that was a drink. We used to call it the Heineken or Incredible Hulk because when you drink that, you feel like you can run through walls. And you really
Tell me about
can't.
it. Word that up.
That's right. That mix a Hennessy with a Heineken.
The Heineken.
You feel like
To this
you can
day.
run through walls, and that's why I stopped drinking it because I was getting in a little bit of trouble. Well, not trouble because I'm too old to be getting in trouble, but
I was going to say we could toast one for old times tonight, maybe, if you're still dabble.
we'll see what happens because now I have a little other things I don't like to mix. In my older years, being wiser with drinking, I know that if you're gonna start here, stay there.
Well, let us know. What have you moved on to? Because I need this information.
I'm not drinking so much now, but so I'm really real light. Vodka soda. They call it a skinny bitch. That's what they call it. I remember one time I went to the bar and I said, "Hey, can I have a vodka soda?" And they said, "Oh, you mean a skinny bitch?" I was like,
I'll have that too.
Skinny bitch, And then the other night, recently, my man DJ Gosa from Macedonia, we went.
Man.
You know Gosa. Gosa's the dude.
Too well.
So Ghost goes to the bar. He's like, "Yo, you Jeru, I'm gonna get you a drink or whatever." So he's like, "What you drink?" I said, "Vodka soda." So the guy goes, Ghost is a big dude, right? He's a big dude.
Yes, he is.
Over 2 meters, big dude. He goes and orders a vodka soda, and the bartender, some guy in behind him goes, "Who's that you ordering for your girlfriend?" And he goes, "No, a scary black dude from Brooklyn."
Yeah, no, Goza has that face.
I'm not scary like that, but but it's just funny, yeah. So I'm light drinking tonight. I might be sipping on a little Patron.
Okay. Light drinking tequila, yeah.
Yeah.
You are in Dublin.
Yeah, light drinking is tequila. I mean, if you drink it right, this is what I find. I find that the darker liquors are the ones that really fuck you up. That have you.
Cafe Patron now. Have you had that?
That is delicious.
Dope.
All right.
Too
bad
dope.
Bad news.
They've discontinued it.
That's the news.
Hey, you're talking to an alcoholic.
Heard
Jay.
that in the bar last night.
Now, if you dig, I'm a DJ. I go digging. I know where to get it.
I ordered. Yeah, that's what I said. I said I was gonna grab a couple bars because I was in Budapest like 3 weeks ago, because it's right there next to Vienna.
Mm-hmm.
So I was drinking Cafe Patron and love it. One of my favorite drinks. It's real fun.
Perfect.
It's real fun.
Don't need to mix it with anything.
It's fun. You feel fun and everything. And so I can't say we're gonna go. Last night we were at some bar, Temple or whatever, Temple Bar. And so I'm like, Cafe Patron. He's like, nope. He's like, because it's on that menu. And he's like, and they discontinued it a couple weeks ago.
An old menu.
I was like, oh, that hurts.
Yeah, man. Only in Dublin can we be doing an interview for a hip hop channel, and the first 10 minutes has been about drinking.
It's Ireland, bro.
Welcome. So let's continue about Europe real quick. So you're now relocated. You're living in, well, not right now, but you.
I live where I want to live. I'm pretty free like that. And for 6 years, I was living in Berlin.
Right. And how come? What brought you from Brooklyn to Berlin?
I like change. I like to explore new things. Get my synapses firing, learning a new language, and just doing things that I haven't done. Because that's what life is about, right? Like doing things, and it's scary to move to a new country,
new continent, for sure.
Not just new country, new continent, everything, and it's scary, and you should do things that scare you.
That's true. It's the only way to grow.
That's the only way to grow, right? So that's just it. And then, the whole pandemic thing came. So I've been kind of stuck in Berlin for 2 years because usually I'm moving all the time, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch it up a little bit and see what's out there. So I've been in Vienna for the last 5 weeks, and it's amazing.
What's happening in Vienna?
What's not happening in Vienna?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not doing too much. Actually, what I'm doing in Vienna is I'm recording my new album.
Dope.
So I'm just taking that. It's kind of like a place for me to just be on my own and work on this project because I want it to be a project reminiscent of what hip hop was.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And so I'm really working on it. I'm really thinking about it like deeply.
Do you have any songs made yet?
Well, I did the intro.
Oh, that's a good start.
I started
literally
out with the intro.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. I said, you know what? When I work on this album, I'm gonna work on it in order. It's a weird way to work. I've never done that before. Usually we work on a
good
track
concept.
And we order it. I said, no, I'm going to work on this in order. So what's the first thing I'm going to do is the intro. So I'm going to craft it from the beginning. So how I want it to go is going to have skits and all that type stuff, like what hip hop used to be. You know what I mean? Something that you could play all the way through.
Right. And do you have any producers in mind yet, or?
Jeru The Damaja.
You're going to 100% do it?
Jeru The Damaja, yeah. And it's going to be better than everybody's shit. 100%, because I've been for years, I've been putting my work in, and like my Superhuman Click album, I produced that myself 99.9%, and that was my very first time trying. So after all these years, and especially now with the pandemic, I learned a little more about music.
Right.
I learned about chords and notes and how to put those things together.
We all had 2 years to learn something.
And if you didn't, you were probably pretty dumb, you know what I
Agreed.
mean? You didn't take advantage of that time. So yeah, and that's why I'm doing it, because I want to sit down and I want this to be my purest album.
It's going to be tough because
it's going to be tough, but it's doable.
Sonically, we all, well, me personally,
Right.
love when one producer does the whole album because it has the same, not the same sound, but
Right.
like has a feel about
Right.
it. And obviously your first two albums are
Right.
classics. The
Right.
first one literally being named in the top 100 best albums of all time, hip hop
Right.
albums. So do you think you can compete now? I'm sorry to ask this question. Do you think you can compete with your first two classic albums in 2022?
Yes.
I said sorry for asking the question.
No, it's not even sorry. I say yes because that was then and this is now, and I've learned from those things.
But you're facing making one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time again.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
That's the challenge.
Okay then.
That's the challenge. That's always the challenge, right?
And is there a chance that you could maybe work with Primo again anytime soon?
Oh, for sure, 100,000%. That's
the name of the album right there.
Preem is my man. You
Still
know what
to
I'm
this
saying?
day.
Preem is my man. We actually did the new joint on the new Gangstar album.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say you haven't worked with Preem in a while. I forgot about it.
We did the new joint on the Gangstar album. So it's always possibility for that. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that, it's really this is a journey that I've been working on, and I'm really excited about it because the shit that I got right now is different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sounds like a hot intro.
It's different. The intro was crazy. Like, the intro was already crazy. I hear the intro, I'm like, yo.
And I'm excited to hear now. If you need any cuts, you know who to talk to.
That's what's up. I'm hollering at you. But
I will ask in this interview. I'll put you on the spot. If you need any cuts, let your boy know.
And I will, 100%. And now you're going to have my number because I need to see the tracks anyway.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I'm excited. Like, I don't even feel the challenge. Like, I don't feel the pressure. To me, it's not pressure because it's like Kung Fu. If you study the manuscript long enough, you can always do something better if you put your mind to it. And I've had years to study the manuscripts and see, and I'm listening to what's going on now.
That leads me to my next question. What sound is Jeru The Damaja in 2022? Are you going to try and you don't
It's gonna
sound...
be the Jeru The Damaja sound. That's the thing. I'm not gonna try to emulate, and that's, I think, a problem with a lot of the producers today, as far as they say, oh, I'm gonna do boom bap or whatever, and all they're doing is copying Premier or Pete Rock or whoever their favorite producer is. To me, that's corny. I think that if you're gonna come up with a sound, come up with your own sound. I'm not gonna listen to a bunch of other dudes shit and just do the same drum pattern that they did and put this sample here. Or you got to come up with your own style, and that's what it is. It's about style.
That's what hip hop is based on as well, right?
It's about style. So I'm coming with a whole new style on them, like, and don't get me wrong, sonically it's gonna be bumping. It's gonna be bumping. You know, all through the pandemic, I put out a record every month. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the records, if you maybe not heard them, maybe you should listen to them. Go to my Spotify. I put out a joint called Power. I put out a new record every month for like 12 months.
What happened with Funky Panda?
Funky Pandas, even that, you know, that's still in the work. What happened was, it wasn't where I thought it should be. It wasn't, and I'm not gonna half-ass a project. I'm not. So we have a whole album done, but it needs tweaking.
Just to let the viewers know, it's with Psycho Les of the Beatnuts.
Me and Psycho Les from the Beatnuts. Yes, it's a crazy album. The shit is crazy.
Powerful combo.
It's different.
Did Les do all the beats, or did you 50-50?
We flipped through. Like, he did some, I did some. We had other people do some. You know, and it's solid, but I didn't feel like it was what I wanted it to be. Because if we're gonna do something like that, it's gotta be. I'm not that kind of guy.
As a listener, I appreciate that you don't just be like, okay, there's the work done next.
Guy. If I put it out, I believed in it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I put it out, I believed in it. Point blank. That's it. It's not whether you like it or not.
Well, you've set the standard.
I believe
28 years ago you set the standard.
Well, I flip. Maybe you probably
sorry
haven't
to give
heard.
your age away.
No, I'm 51. It is what it is. My kung fu is good. You know what I'm saying? I got years. I'm a grandmaster. Not just a master. Good. They say you need 10,000 hours to become a master. I'm a grandmaster.
Super.
I'm 30,000 hours plus. You know what I'm saying?
What are you using to make beats?
Well, right now I work with a lot of different stuff. I use Studio One. I like Studio One. I like Ableton. I like I like whatever.
You're not hands on with an MP?
Yeah. I don't digitally. I gotta push. I gotta add them.
Feel it.
Come on, I got the original MPC 3000.
Right.
I got that. I got it. How about this? I got the MPC 3000 the day it came out. Because I went
exclusive.
Because I went to the store and I wanted to get a what it was, the 950 and shit like Premiere and MPC 60. And the guy said, "Man, we don't even got those no more. But check this shit out. This is the new joint." And it was the 3000. So yeah, I'm hands on. I'm not typing in.
I am though. It's just easy on the plane. If you're flying somewhere, you know.
I mean, you can sometimes, but I like to hit the pads.
Yeah, get a feel for it.
I like to hit the pads. You know what I'm saying? I like to hit the pads, develop the groove, tighten it up, and you know, it's. Trust me, I've like I said, I learned how to read music, and do some other stuff like that. So you know, little keyboard skills, and I'm taking it to the next level along with sampling and a bunch of other things. Like shout out to XLN Audio and Plug-in Alliance and who else? Oh, Presonus. Like I shout out to all those people for you know, hooking a brother up and you know, letting me explore my musicality. Yeah, musicality. I think that's what the fuck you call it.
Yeah, get them shout outs in so we get the free gear in.
For sure, they be hooking a brother up, you know. So I gotta show love. They
shout out to Reloop, who's about to be sponsoring you for your DJ gigs.
I want that joint. I want that DJ.
I was showing Jeru the Reloop Elite Mixer.
And we got to shout out to Ableton too.
The DJ algorithm.
Yeah, that's
about
crazy.
To change the game.
Yeah, but I don't want to forget. Ableton too, because Ableton showed me mad love. You know, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I make all my beats on Ableton, so thank you, Ableton, for making it easy.
Ableton is dope. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, I like all of that stuff. Like anything you could make music with, I think you should make music with it. Y'all motherfuckers go ahead and subscribe. Smash the button, how those motherfuckers say, the like and the subscribe on Stylistic Murder's YouTube channel. It's your brother Jeru The Damaja, your man DJ Flip, and we out of this motherfucker. Peace.